Yo, what is up, everybody? Today, a lot of people are making their debut for the budget squad. There's too many people to go over. If you guys saw the last shopping spree, we added a bunch of new people. Team looks completely different. Starting off in the backfield, we have two Buccaneers, Jameis Winston and Doug Martin, who did their thing last year. On the defensive end, we got guys like Josh Norman, Logan Ryan, Manti Te'o in the middle. Just so many big names. I'm really excited to get this going, and we're going to be starting off on the defensive end, which is where most of the improvements were made. Pretty much everything but offensive line changed on this team. As you guys see, my opponent has Emmitt Smith in the backfield, trying to get things going early on with a lot of consecutive runs to start the game. You don't normally play people like this who are 100% ground heavy. This guy was 110% ground heavy. Fullback diving with John Kuhn up the middle with Emmitt Smith, waiting for the fullback dive and timing it so well. We take Vic down in the backfield for a loss of 3. He was upset about that. He goes for on 4th down. He fakes it to the outside to Emmitt, and he gets the first down. The fake fullback dive is a tricky play. A lot of times it won't work if the contain guy doesn't get a block. But look at him now coming out on Wildcat. He still has not passed the ball. And Theo Riddick just threw a man to the ground and got a big gain. Back to the Wildcat he goes. This is a passing play. Vic got his man for a first down and goal. So the first passing play comes out of Wildcat, and now here we are back to the running game, pitching it again. This is Eddie Lacy breaking a tackle, and Eddie Lacy to the 1-yard line. Rather than QB sneaking, it's Wildcat time. Michael Vick, and he runs his way all the way in, and our first defensive possession with this new roster, we just got ran all over on for a touchdown, but we're not exactly concerned yet. Because if he wants to do that all game long, he's going to have issues. And this is an issue. Onside kicking after the touchdown. I don't know what this guy's deal is right now. I'm trying to figure it out as we speak. As Michael Irvin, look at the playmaker go. Irvin with the spectacular first catch on this team. That's one of the biggest reasons why I got Michael Irvin. He's a beast in so many ways. Yards after the catch is one of them. There's a reason why they call him the playmaker. In case you didn't know, 2nd down 18. There's no plays to be made when Jason Hatcher is in the backfield. And as you guys see, these jerseys are very confusing to play against. As that was just a bad idea by me. I should have allowed that one up. We might have had a touchdown with Jimmy Graham. 4th down 27. Not really in the punting mood. So we actually go for it. I wouldn't recommend you do this. But we go deep and unfortunately don't get it to Jimmy Graham. Try to squeeze that one in, and he gets the ball near midfield. But like I said, if he wants to continue coming out on Wildcat and his little cute offense, it's going to eventually get shut down. You can't come out Wildcat in every single play and expect to win the game. Eventually, you got to show something different. You want to keep on pitching to the outside. We're just going to eventually send the house and make the right adjustments and force you to pass on 3rd down and long. And you're going to have to air this ball out if you want to move the chains and win the game. He's not going to do that right now. Michael Vick aired it out above the line of scrimmage. Not supposed to do that. That's a penalty. So even though it was incomplete, we make it a 5-yard penalty nonetheless. 4th down and 20. Dree Archer returning the punt. And Archer gets himself to the 30-yard line. So now we can return this game back to normal. Doug Martin's first touch is a good one. Doug Martin is a great one. He is out. No one near him. The 20, the 10. Dougie. End zone. Touchdown. Michael Irvin had a great debut on the team. Doug Martin decided to one-up him by running it 70 yards for a touchdown. And by him not getting a 2-point conversion, as you guys saw, we actually have a 1-point lead in this one. And just like that, the great start, he got the 4 and out, the running for all those yards, all but nullified. Could we get ball coming out of half? And now he has to make something happen on this drive. 3rd down and 8. He does. Passing the ball, Michael Irvin. I said he's going to have to do it. If he does it, more power to him. We're just going to make sure he doesn't for the most part. He comes out passing play action again. Big throwing and picked off by Logan Ryan. And now we got the game at our tempo. The game was at his tempo early on. He was running the ball. He was controlling the pace. But now here we are with the lead, you know, forcing him to pass the ball, play action, and he is not comfortable anymore. He sends an all-out blitz, 3rd down and 4. We're going to be prepared for that as he comes out zone coverage this time. We're just going to shred him, find the open man. Gary Barnage, 1st down. As long as we do that, like I said, we'll have control of the game. And with us having ball coming out of half, you know, we have a big chance here with a minute left before half. He might not even get the ball back until midway through the 3rd quarter. Who knows? You see Doug Martin screen pass. This game was pretty confusing. The jerseys were very similar. I don't know why his jerseys were so similar with QB sneaking for a 1st down. It shouldn't really be that way. He has like these blue Cowboys jerseys. It should just be the normal white aways. But nonetheless, we're in this predicament and we're making the best of it. We're finding Doug Martin in the end zone. And Doug Martin early on, 2 big touchdowns. Jameis Winston, you don't exactly think of him as the rollout quarterback. You know, as far as his rookie class, you think of Mariota that way. But Jameis definitely has that mobility, especially with this all-rookie card. The guy's like 83 speed as he tries to go downfield with 10 seconds left. Had a man, but it was thankfully broken up, I believe, by Logan Ryan. He's going to take a few shots right before halftime. Going deep. Got Michael Irvin, I believe, his own Michael Irvin. But that's going to be an incompletion. And right before halftime, one more play. Not even going to get it off. We're just going to send pressure and make sure he doesn't even get it off. And coming out of half, we're anticipating him onside, kicking it like he did it after he got his first touchdown, and he did. So we bring the hands team on this time, and that's going to allow us to easily recover this one with D'Angelo Williams. And now not only do we have the ball with an 8-point lead, we have great field position to at least get 3 more points on the board. So the big thing about this drive is to not turn it over. As you guys see, that was just bad right there. I had to let that one go. He had sending pressure. This time, he wants to run his man coverage. Eventually, Jimmy Graham's going to go to work. Jimmy Graham is the one guy on this team who is not a budget player. I bought him for my own fun. I've been wanting to use this flashback Jimmy Graham for a while now, see how he does, and now here we are as we just lob it up deep to Michael Irvin. This wasn't too smart. Thankfully, it just gets broken up and we live to play another down. But we're just executing, moving the ball downfield. Like I said, Jimmy Graham in the middle of the field, absolute mismatch. He wants to run man coverage. Good luck covering him as you guys see third down. Jimmy Graham's actually covered on this one, double covered. But that leaves running lane for Jameis Winston. Like I said, he is mobile. And, well, anyways, mobile enough to get that first down. But Jameis could get a lot of yards after that. Thankfully, we didn't fumble right there. We got a little bit cute and we didn't pay for it exactly as he starts sending a blitz. Running the ball is not going anywhere. So on 3rd down and 5, near the end of the 3rd quarter, gonna have to pass the ball. Big play here at the goal line. Winston rolling out, finding Cooper. They don't call a touchdown, but it doesn't matter because Amari Cooper finds his way back in there. I guess he didn't have 2 feet down when he caught the ball and they didn't count as a touchdown. Almost an absolute disaster one. Should have been an easier touchdown, but we converted nonetheless. And now we move on back to playing defense and back to this Wildcat madness. Like I'm telling you, this guy, it only works for so long. It works for a little bit. Wildcat is a gimmick. It's not the main offense. But it did work for a while. We'll give him that. It did work. He did get a touchdown. But eventually, you know, adjustments are made in football, and you just got to out-adjust your opponent. Right now, we're definitely doing that as we head to the 4th quarter. He needs a touchdown on this drive. Time not on his side. Going deep. Got to catch to Michael Irvin. I tried to leave on an island with Irvin, but Irvin just absolutely roasted him. We'll have to look out for that in the future as he throws an interception to Sean Taylor. That was a little bit of a lucky play. We absolutely committed pass interference with Michael Kendricks on his intended receiver in the middle of the field, but you'll take the breaks when you get them nonetheless. I'm sure that guy's probably throwing an interception soon anyways. You guys see 2nd down and 2. Doug Martin not getting the first down. Huge play here. Man coverage. Told you. Man coverage. Jimmy Graham on a safety or a linebacker. I'm looking for that every single time as we lob it up. He run commits, and that's going to leave Michael Irvin wide open. And Irvin going to taunt his way in the end zone for the touchdown and to force the rage quit. We got one more game coming up at the end of this video, so don't leave just yet. But first, you guys can see, I tried to race to show you guys the stats here, but he beat me to the punch by quitting the game. So we're going to play one more game right here. Why not? See what we could do. And hopefully get another W. We're still on this long-ass winning streak with the budget squad. Pretty much just the first game as he fumbles the ball and we get the fumble recovery. This is the first game we played. We won every game since. Obviously, we can't expect that to continue. Eventually, you're going to take a couple of losses in Madden. That's just the way it is. But right now, you just ride the hot streak while it lasts. We look for Michael Irvin. Unfortunately, he fumbles the ball. And unfortunately, we're playing against someone with these Cowboy jerseys again. These are not the regular away Cowboy jerseys. I don't know why we keep on playing against someone running these, how it's even happening, what glitch it is, but we're working again. It's not comfortable to play with because the jerseys look almost the same with these black Raiders. We definitely didn't pick the best home uniforms to deal with these away Cowboy jerseys, but it's all good. We'll just make the best of it. As you guys saw, Irvin eventually make a catch after dropping it earlier. He's trying to go deep. He also has a Michael Irvin like our last opponent, trying to send pressure because he's just lobbing it up deep. You just don't go with this Josh Norman, man. 85 Josh Norman, not the 89, not the 93, not the 96, the 85 Josh Norman doing work out there. I left him one-on-one twice. Probably not the best idea, but I mean, Josh Norman is doing his thing, so it's all right. So this guy's MO on offense was completely different from the last guy we played. That guy was running the ball every single down. This guy's just chucking it up deep, and if one of those gets completed, you know, it's a totally different game as Doug Martin, he's making game-changing plays himself. 30 spin move to get in the end zone to make it 14-0. But yeah, one completion on these lob streaks, and this guy's in it. You know, I'm leaving him single cover for the most part, but until he stops doing these lob streaks, I'm just going to blitz him and try to double cover whoever I have to. Maybe leave Josh Norman on an island since he's so good, but he just keeps on running the same play. It's kind of dumb, and he just ends up getting picked off here by Sean Taylor. I don't know what this dude's deal was, what his this is really his offense, or he's just messing around, but He's not going to last long in this game if he continues doing that. And we're also working on the offensive end. It's just some of these people, we have a really good winning streak on the budget squad, but obviously part of that is just we're not really playing the greatest opponents. We're not in the all Madden first string, so we're not playing the elite opponents in Madden. You know, so that obviously is part of it. But part of it is we're doing all right. You know, we're making the most of it. We find Michael Irvin, and Irvin is just when you use Michael Irvin, he just feels dangerous. There's a couple of receivers you play with in Madden. You just gotta play with them to see how they feel. Maybe he doesn't exactly show in the video, but just feel Michael Irvin, just feel the electricity. I mentioned that a couple of times. You just feel the electricity from these guys. And this guy was being a total dick, for lack of a better word. He was, you know, chewing up clock, taking a delay of game, chewed up clock, called a timeout, wasting my time, and I'm like, this is going to be a very long game. This is not going to be fun. We have the win in the bag. We can't quit out of this one. We got to stick it out. And we just got to hope that this guy finds something better to do with his time and, you know, stops like killing clock and wasting both of our time. And thankfully he did. I don't know if he did it by accident or what, but you guys see we get this message here for being up at least 21 points at the end of the first quarter. And it gives your opponent a chance to quit the game. And thankfully he left. Our problem's gone. Or else that would have been a very long game. So, I'm thankful for that guy for quitting. Leave a like in this video if you guys enjoyed it. Budget squad, new team, looking good so far. Got to a rough start, but it's a 4-quarter game. And those last 3 quarters, we definitely took over. As well as that last game we played, whatever that guy was doing. So, once again, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. The new budget squad team. Subscribe for more, and I will catch you guys next time.